Oh boy, oh boy. I hope you guys don't shit on me for the take I'm about to give you guys too. My take is so different from everyone else's. I just don't want to, people to think I'm like a sourpuss or something like that. Like, yo, like, why you hating? I'm not trying to go against the norm. It's just legit how I feel about the situation. I'm gonna have to shit on it. All right, I'm gonna have to shit on it. You guys already know where this is going. I'm gonna have to shit on this. So if you guys know, haven't heard, the new Dragon Ball Super arc has been confirmed. Oh yeah, they changed Trunks' hair blue for some reason. Although here it still looks purple, but they changed it on Dragon Ball Super Superhero for some reason. I don't know. Stupid shit. Like, it's whatever. But this manga arc is coming back December 20th, and it's supposed to be a prequel to Dragon Ball Super Superhero. What does this tell me? It's telling me that the manga might be doing its own version of Dragon Ball Super Superhero. Why do I think this? Simple. When the anime did arcs, the manga followed suit. While the manga did skip Dragon Ball Super Broly, because people gotta understand that the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie was optimized for both the manga canon and the anime canon. I say this because that movie doesn't have anything that would invalidate either canons. For example, Goku did not use Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken against Broly. Vegeta did not use Super Saiyan Blue Evolved. Now, I know what you're thinking. Vegeta has Super Saiyan Blue Evolved in the manga, yes. However, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved looks different in the manga. It doesn't look the same as it does in the anime. In the manga, he gets the colors of the anime, but he doesn't get the muscle bulk, you know? He stays the same size. His hair just gets darker in the manga version. So it's a little different. So you didn't see no Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken. They also didn't mention any perfected Super Saiyan Blue either, like they have in the manga. They didn't mention that because in the anime, Super Saiyan Blue was perfected in Resurrection F. The moment they got the form, they knew what they were doing with it, right? In the manga, Super Saiyan Blue is a thing they needed to hone and master. Another thing, the godlike base forms, that isn't even a thing in the manga. And that's why the anime version is so much more stronger. The base forms are already like, you got the god multiplier. He didn't absorb Super Saiyan God in the manga. He just had the ability to transform into it. So we know, that movie, Dragon Ball Super Broly, was optimized for, both canons. Now, here's the deal. I think they might be redoing Dragon Ball Super Superhero because the Dragon Ball Super Superhero movie was optimized towards the anime. Why do I say this? You could easily say they were going a safe route. Goku and Vegeta didn't use any of the transformations. There was no Ultra Instinct. There was no Ultra Ego. There was nothing that would, it could work for both anime and manga canon, right? Except for the fact that Vegeta was both Goku and Vegeta, right? Well, who did they fight after Jiren, right? They fought Broly. Alright, so we had Broly on Beerus's planet. Fine. Alright, the manga covered Broly in one shot. It pretty much confirms, watch the movie, whatever happened in the movie also happens in the manga. Just watch the movie, it's the exact same shit. Alright, fine. So we have Broly and Beerus's planet. Alright, both anime and manga shit still. But it's what Vegeta says to Goku while he's training. The fact that this man is still dick riding Jiren. After fighting Moro, who had literally forced Jiren to choke on his goat dick. Fuck Jiren's ass. There's nothing Jiren would be able to do tomorrow. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. Granola will twist Jiren's nipples and make him cry like a little bitch. He'll spank him over his knee. Gas will pull up. Jiren will run away. Alright, he'll literally run away from Gas. Gas will force Jiren to leave the battlefield. And you won't even be able to get away because Gas will chase this bitch down. Beat the shit out of him. Demasculate this man. Alright? Those manga dudes will literally shit on Jiren in the manga. right? In the manga. We know this. So why are they still sucking Jiren's dick on the anime? That's simply because in the anime they did not fight Moro and Granola. Dragon Ball Super Superhero ignores the manga canon, which is why I say right now in the manga, Goku and Vegeta would shit on Beast Gohan. Cause in that continuity right now, Moro, as far as I'm concerned, Moro and Granola doesn't exist. If that was the case, they could have just talked about Granola and Moro without spoiling shit, you know? They could have just showed those characters off. No feats, just screenshots of them. They could have just drew them, that's it. Just a still shot of each. We didn't need to know shit about them. They didn't do that. They wanted to suck Jiren's dick. Could have just showed a screenshot of the gas. Similar to what they did on Super Broly when they showed the Tournament of Power characters. They could have did that with the manga characters. But they didn't. So just because of that, I believe Gas will fucking shit on Beast Gohan. Eat fucking Orange Piccolo's ass. And literally turn Cell Max into a maximum bitch. Alright? Cell Max? Hell no. Hell no. He's literally gonna make this man cry. Cell Max will get his ass one-shotted by Gas. Now, until the anime adapts that, and then they say Gohan's the strongest again in that continuity, fine. But as far as I'm concerned, Gohan has not seen Ultra Ego. He has no idea who the fuck Gas or Moro. Well, he's seen Moro. He has no idea who the fuck Gas or Granola is. Alright? There's no way in hell. So, automatically, continuity just don't go together. Alright? So, I think, because of that, the manga is going to do their own version of Dragon Ball Super Superhero. A lot of people might be angry at that. I'm not. And I'm going to explain why. But first, I'm going to explain to you why I am absolutely not hyped for Goten and Trunks returning. Why the fuck don't I care about Goten and Trunks returning and getting the spotlight in this arc? Simple. Because I don't give a fuck about Goten and Trunks. Oh wow, sure, they aged. So fucking what? They're still the same little bitch-made fucking half-breed Saiyans they've always been. They didn't do shit on Dragon Ball Super Superhero but fused and fucking land their fat ass on Cell Max's head, alright? Again, Gotenks is the one everyone cares about. We don't give a fuck about Goten and Trunks. What's the difference between Goku, Vegeta, Gogeta, and then Goten and Trunks and Gotenks? Everyone loves Goku and Vegeta, and they loves their fusions, alright? Oh, I was gonna say everyone loves Gotenks, but even he's a piece of shit. Moment Dragon Ball Super happened, Gotenks lost all relevancy. I was gonna say no one really gives a shit about Goten and Trunks, and Gotenks is the only one that gets shit done, but realistically, Gotenks is shit too. He's ass. Beer spanked this shit in Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. Did some weird shit to his arm in Dragon Ball Super. What the fuck else? Got his ass, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him. He's fighting godlike fucking fighters, but come on. At least give him something. Give him something. Ass. Gotenks is shit, so I can't even play the Gotenks card. Goten and Trunks suck as fucking characters. The whole hype that made Dragon Ball Super Superhero worse was the fact that Gohan was returning to form. For Goten and Trunks, there is no form to return to. They were never cool. There's no reason for me to be hyped for this bullshit. Superheroes are wearing some bitch-ass Saiyan armor with some stupid-ass superhero capes. I can't be hyped for this. I'm sorry. There's nothing hype about these characters. Sure, we could have spoiled their lives, but Goten and Trunks are boring-ass characters. They can make me like them here. That's what they could do. Make them cool here. Give them something here. Alright? Give me a reason to care. Alright? That's all they can do. Give me a reason to care. Because as of right now, I don't give a fuck. Even though Gohan was shit at the beginning of Superhero, arguably, he did forget how to go ultimate. Alright? Even though he learned it in one day. Kudos to him. But for a second, he was a weak piece of shit at the beginning of the movie. Despite doing manual training. He wasn't as bad as Resurrection F. But he was still a little bit pussy, you know? If Pan was never kidnapped, and Gamma 1 and 2 would have ate Gohan's ass out. They would have beat the shit out of that kid. Alright? But here's the thing. Gohan has a track record. The Cell Saga. We knew Gohan had a golden age to return to. Goten and Trunks don't. There's no reason for me to give a fuck about these two characters. Is what I'm saying, alright? I'm just being honest with you guys, alright? These two characters, they were dealt a bad hand. In my opinion, they're ass. They're garbage. Big deal, they're shit. Alright, Gotenks was during the whole Buu saga. Oops, I'm using the wrong emote. My bad. For the whole fucking Buu saga, Goten and Trunks, when they were introduced, they were interesting characters. Sure, interesting characters. No one cared about Goten and Trunks unless they were fused. Gotenks was the only good grace they ever have, and Dragon Ball Super took the time to shit on that. The one good thing about Goten and Trunks was their fusion, and that got shat on Dragon Ball Super. I'm the only one in the theater that didn't give a fuck about seeing adult Gotenks, because I already seen that bitch on Dragon Ball Heroes. That's all I'm saying. I'm not hyped for this manga arc. Alright, I could wait. Take your fucking time, alright? Now, if it's a prequel to Superhero, they might do a manga version of Superhero. Which at that point, just give us Perfect Cell Max, alright? Make the manga different somehow. Just do something cool. I don't know. Explain what Orange Piccolo is, maybe. That form, all it does is make Piccolo big and strong, alright? And more durability. That's all it really does. It's not special. Ultra Instinct, Ultra forms are supposed to have a gimmick, alright? Gohan's gimmick is sort of a mental one so far. From what I can see, it's a mental gimmick. But Piccolo's just... yeah, he just gets stronger. But that's pretty much what I think about this arc. It's coming back, you know. Let's just take a good look at what these stupid kids are wearing, alright? It's a disgrace of the Saiyan armor that Vegeta and all the Saiyans battled in. Goten has a long cape. Trunks has a short one. We know who has the bigger dick. Confirmed. Goten, huge cock confirmed. Goten, Trunks, small dick. I'm joking. Just kidding. I don't know where I was going there. The joke was their capes were supposed to match their cock sizes, alright? It just didn't work, alright? I thought it was funny in my head, but I didn't laugh when I said it, which is why I'm still not smiling. Look at them, and they got them dressed up. And then you trying to get me hyped for these characters, and you have them dressed up like this? What the fuck do you take me for? What is this? And they, oh shit, they wear underwear on top of the Saiyan spandex. Isn't the whole part of the spandex so you don't have to wear the underwear? When I say underwear, I don't mean like underwear. You know the underwear that Nappa and Raditz were wearing? The battle underwear. They're wearing the fucking spandex with the underwear over it, bro. It's just... whatever. Dragon Ball always has goofy superhero designs, but if you're trying to get everyone invested in Goten and Trunks again, this ain't the way to do it. Maybe the writing's going to be good. That's all I can say. I have to wait for it to drop and see if it's good. If it's good, maybe I'll be hyped for it. But as far as I'm concerned... they're covering shit that I just don't give a fuck about. I just don't care about Goten and Trunks because there's nothing in the past for them to give me a fuck about except Gotenks. And that legacy has been tarnished by Dragon Ball Super. That's all I have to say. I don't want to be a broken record at this point. Shit. Toyotaro, save these characters, man. Because as it stands right now, I don't give a fuck.